friends, it's Tuesdays with Tonya. I'm Tonya here with my County Link, and today I am out here in the circle here at the end of Broadway. We have all the flags that go around here, our beautiful fountain. I'm going to turn around and show that to you. This week is the week that we celebrate 4th of July, so we celebrate our freedom. So let me just give you a view of what this looks like out here. So you have the flags that go all the way around, our beautiful circle here with the fountain. It's a very pretty view out here. You see lots of people on Facebook, on social media and so forth, of how they post this area here. So I wanted to talk about a few things. So with this week being the 4th of July, I wanted to talk about a few things here. We have had some really neat and interesting things that have happened here in Darke County, and leading up to the 4th of July, it has just been I'll say educational to watch. It's been inspiring. They brought home Harley Edwin Alexander, World War II, missing in action. That soldier is now here, and that is, you can find all of that on mycountylink.com. Galen Blosser did a wonderful story with the family and has all that information. You can read about that. It is amazing how technology and so forth has evolved, in the DNAs and everything they were able to do to connect whom that soldier was and who he is, and they've got him back here now and got him to his final resting place. And that was a lot of efforts here in Darke County and around, and that is just a really inspiring story. So totally encourage you to go read about that. I know the community was great at welcoming him home, the families, his family that was here, the people lined the streets and so forth. So you can read all about that as well. We also have the hometown banners on Broadway, so you can go check those out. We live in not only a wonderful country, but we live in a great place right here in Darke County, Ohio. So voices were heard this week, and people came together and did a lot of really neat things this week. So that has been really fun to watch and be a part here in Darke County, Ohio. So let's talk about a few things. I was on doing some searching. I wanted to do a little bit something different than I've done in the past 4th of July's for Tuesdays with Tonya. So this time I was on the history website, and I learned that we have there's 8 main things that they talk about for our freedom. So you can look these up and go into detail, because I would encourage you to do that. Sometimes we hear about things but we don't always know what they mean, so definitely look those up. So we have the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, the abolition of slavery, yearning to breathe free, the era of immigration, the 19th Amendment, D-Day, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and freedom to marry. So those are the main freedoms that they talk about here in the United States of America. And those freedoms came at a cost, though, right? So that's why these flags are important to us. That's why the banners were important to us. That's why bringing Mr. Alexander home is important. So those freedoms came at a cost, right? So just keep that in mind as you celebrate the 4th of July this year and every year. I also learned that the flag had been changed 50 times prior to when Hawaii was the 50th state. And then we added that star about a year after Hawaii became the 50th state, and the flag has not changed. So that has been interesting to know that. And you can look about that in the different flags as it gone throughout the years, but since then the flag has stayed the same. So if you're out and about, you can check out this beautiful flag display they have here around the circle. And my understanding is one of these flags is my daddy's. So when my dad served in the Korean War in the Army, of course he has the flag that was given when he passed, and my mom had that flag and she donated that, and our understanding is that one of these flags is my dad's out here. So that's always fun to see. And this past week, my cousins had given my mother some papers and some pictures and so forth from their mother that it had with my dad's sister. And there was really fun things of pictures of my dad when he was serving in the Army, and he was injured while he was there. And a reporter was there and reached out to ask if they could share it in the local paper. So we got to read about that. He was injured, and she had put in there for his parents not to worry too much, that the Army was taking really good care of him, and that he was at a hospital and he was being well cared for. And there was a lot of soldiers, I guess, that was wounded at that time. And so that it was something that my grandma didn't even know about at the time until this lady had reached out to her. So it's interesting how history and pictures and paperwork is important that we keep to pass on for generations to come. My sister and I was at my mom's last night, and we were looking through those pictures and reading that. We had never heard that story. So it's important that we keep traditions, we keep history going, and we share that. So remember the 4th of July, remember your freedoms, and be thankful for where we live. And we'll see you next time.